Okay, Ruby.
Okay, we were just now asking you about what type of psychics there are.
There are many types of psychic, I say. In fact, all psychic, right, have all the abilities. But they do not make use of all the abilities. Because all psychic have all kinds of abilities. But for example, like me, for myself, I tend to see a lot of aura. Alright? Though, and I was not born, or I should say when I was young, I couldn't see the third dimension. But actually I could see it, but I never knew. I can sense it, but I never knew because I do not know how to trigger my third eye to open and close. It's only under later years when I start meditation, when my third eye was activated properly, then I could see everything. But when I was young, I couldn't. I could only see aura. Alright, so being able to see aura, what's the first thing you do? You are interested in what you can see and what others can see, right? So that's how you start learning about it more. And then you also realize what the book says is not all correct. Why is that so? Now the book will always tell you that the top will be violet, and then the throat will be, the third eye will be indigo, the throat will be blue, heart green, solar yellow, and then the abdominal area orange, and then red, right? Yes, everybody have the 7 rainbow colors. If you put them together, the aura become white. If everything is nice, then it become white, right? But the thing is, everybody will have the colors, for example. Maybe books are different. Different people see differently. So whoever wrote the books, they write according to what they see. That is a fact, alright? Everybody will have the colors, but not in order. So some people can actually have blue here. Okay, can actually have green here. Can actually have pink, pinkish, you know. And some people, the throat can even be yellow, or the solar can be red. But they will all have the 7 colors. So when you see a person's individual aura, right, you must know. When you see, you must know what are the colors that you read. Because your internal chakra reflect what is it for you for the day. And when they reflect what for you for the day, that is exactly the aura color. So when I see a person aura color on that day, I will know whether he's going to have a bad day or a good day. The aura tells you on a day-to-day basis. It's not that you go and see, everybody says, wow, I'm going to be prosperous. No. Alright? Because your aura is yellow, and yellow stands for prosperity. Not necessarily. Yellow also stands for anger. Yellow also can stand for anxiety. Depend where is this aura color yellow come from. Is it from your solar? Or is it from your abdominal? Or is it from your throat? Because I told you everybody has all the colors, but how it falls on that parts.
Different parts is actually under science, under scientific explanation. Chakras is actually different glands in the body.
Yeah.
Like for example, like the thymus gland, the thyroid gland, the pineal gland, the pituitary gland, all this. Yeah.
What does it also tells you? It also tells you, for example, certain things that a lot of people do not know and you don't find it in the books. Okay, the crown, the solar, and the root are the main chakras of the body. The most important is the solar. We call it the COI, the center of influence. If the solar will be the first to go haywire, once it goes haywire, everything goes haywire. Because that is where your diaphragm, your confidence level, everything. So if this go haywire, the rest will go haywire. So if a person does healing, the first thing the healer must do is try to get this solar balance or aligned. Then only the rest will follow. Root is stability and financial wealth. You don't have stability, your wealth is also gone. That kind of thing. And for example, the crown, the solar, and the root are the main people that play for a person's health. Even though you have the different, the eye maybe for insomnia and things like that. But these three, okay, the crown, the solar, and the base are the main chakra that takes care of a person's health. They are the main one. They take care of the main blood vessels and the bones. They are the main one. Of course, if you read abdominal chakra, they take care of the spleen and all. That's the individual one. But overall, how you want to cure the overall, it can never be cured unless this one is stable. But no way you can make your crown stable because we are not that spiritual. So number one is you must first get this two stable. Then slowly the rest will follow. That's how it works.
It is said that for the crown chakra, it's also a very important chakra for you to download information. Like some people just have that sixth sense. Oh, today what number will open?
No, that's actually not the crown. That's actually the third
third eye.
The third eye. The third eye is in charge of it, not the crown. Because the third eye is the eye that is able to see the past and the present and the future. That's the chakra, the third eye. But the third eye will not be strong if the solar and root is not strong. Because these two must be stable first. When these two are stable, slowly it will influence the next one, the heart. So where you'll be more compassionate, spiritual and things like that. Then from here, then it goes up to the crown. So it's like that. See, solar, root, alright? If this two is okay, then it goes to the heart. Once the heart becomes pure, then it will goes to the crown. So when crown is like, your thinking, your mentality or changes, you see life in a different way and all, right? Then your third eye will be like kind of activated. Then only you can see things. So it's one way to another. So it's not, wow, you just take care of your third eye straight away, you can see everything. And some people are saying that I want to trigger and open my third eye before I can see things. That is the danger. Once you open, you cannot close it up on your own.
It's like a door which is
you broke the door, you broke the door, how you gonna lock it back?
It's not like ching chai, you can
yes. Unless of course you already come to the stand where you can control, open and close it, right? That's different. So there are people who ask me, can you open my third eye? I don't. And do you know that the 7 chakras also is considered the major acupuncture points? Like meridians, and then you have other, total actually we have 40 chakras in our body, even the palm and things like that. But do you also know that there are 7 here and 7 here?
The higher and the lower.
Yeah. We don't even bother about this part is because we can't even handle ourselves how to handle the high level. Yeah, that's how it goes. Yeah, that's right.
Okay. So basically, like for example, when ESP, some people with ESP, like they can know special things. Is what you mentioned is actually the activation of the third eye chakra, the Ajna chakra.
It's not the crown, but a lot of books say it's the crown. A lot of books say it's the crown, right? Okay, the crown is your mental ability, your force, your how you manifest things and all. Manifestation all have to come from the crown, right? Spiritual. That's why every time you go for motivational, it boosts you up, everything, and then you manifest, you get it done, and you walk. This supposed to be from the crown, right? Okay. Even though it's from the crown first, you must understand, even though the crown is important, if the third eye is not strong, nothing can be done.
So actually, that's why when people say you must have a balanced lifestyle, a balanced body. So the meaning of balance can be also put into like the chakras, that you must have a balanced chakra. Then your life, your progress, your everything that a person wants to really come to like that.
There is nobody that I know have 100% balanced chakra. That includes myself. If you have a very balanced chakra and all aligned after we are born, we cannot call yourself human anymore. Right? So no matter how they can be like a bit out of position, alright, but that is already considered very good. But to be exactly everybody balanced, no way. For myself, I am telling you, I'm still not at that level of balance like Syed Baba and things like that. No. I'm still way far away from that. Very much far away. And you were asking me earlier on something that I forgot to answer. What was it that you asked me?
Oh yeah, about emotions. Emotions represents what, like how to say, different colors, or like just like mentioned, when you're angry, then fiery red.
For example, now we put it on let's put on the heart chakra. Okay. Say you're born with medium color like chakra. Green color is medium, but there's some spots inside that actually create tells your character when you come in, whether you're the emotional type or not. Alright, so what happens if you are the more emotional type of you're a more emotional type of person, and to make things worse because of your upbringing, instead of making the chakra better, you make the chakra worse. So when it becomes worse, right? So every time when somebody make you get angry, it activates this chakra faster. That's why people kill. People kill is not because of here. They kill because of the heart chakra.
The heart chakra. Okay. Emotional.
Because you know what? When it gets because if you get too emotional, you know Kundalini? The Kundalini will go haywire. Kundalini is very different from this. It's another ball of fire that controls the whole
life force of the
So the life force because of this go haywire, the Kundalini move up. The Kundalini cannot move up. If a Kundalini moves up, which we will talk about this another time, alright? because there is a very long story.
Yeah.
Because if the Kundalini move up, it makes a person mad, it makes a person crazy, and they will do things without realizing it. In other words, some people have split personality because their Kundalini is not stable. And when the Kundalini is not stable, they can have split personality without realizing what they do. And this is all because it's also
It also affects because it's
partially
also connected.
It's
it's
everything
interrelated.
all interrelated. All of them are